Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, what exactly is a W-4? Its official title is the Employee's Withholding Certificate. In simple terms, it's how you tell your employer how much federal income tax to withhold from your paycheck. Getting this right is key. If you have too much withheld, you're essentially giving the government an interest-free loan all year, and you'll get a big refund at tax time. If you have too little withheld, you might owe a chunk of money and possibly penalties when you file your taxes. The goal is to get it just right, so you have more of your hard-earned money in your pocket throughout the year without owing a big bill later. Now, let's break down the form itself. It was redesigned a few years ago to be more straightforward, and it's really just 5 simple steps. Most people will only need to fill out Step 1 and Step 5. Step 1 is the easy part, your personal information. This includes your name, address, social security number, and your filing status like single, married filing jointly, or head of household. Just choose the one that you expect to use when you file your taxes. Now, Step 2 is where it can get a little more complex, but it only applies if you have more than one job or if you're remarried and your spouse also works. This step helps you account for the income from all your jobs to make sure your withholding is accurate. If you and your spouse have similar incomes, you can simply check the box in Step 2, see on both of your W-4 South. If your incomes are different, or you have more than 2 jobs, the IRS has a handy online tool called the Tax Withholding Estimator. I highly recommend using it. It does all the heavy lifting and tells you exactly what to put on your form. Next up is Step 3, which is all about claiming dependents. If you have kids or other dependents, this is where you can reduce the amount of tax withheld. You'll multiply the number of qualifying children under 17 by $2,000 and the number of other dependents by $500. Add those amounts together and put the total on the line. This directly translates to less tax taken out of each paycheck, which is a nice boost. Step 4 is for other adjustments. This is an optional step for things like other income that doesn't have withholding, like from a side gig or investments. You can also account for deductions you plan to take, like student loan interest or IRA contributions. If you want to withhold extra tax for any reason, maybe you just prefer getting a bigger refund, or you owe for other reasons, you can add that amount here as well. Again, the online estimator can help you figure out these amounts perfectly. Finally, we have Step 5. You sign and date it. That's it. You've successfully completed your W-4. Once you give it to your employer, they'll use this information to calculate your withholding. A quick pro tip: you're not stuck with your W-4 forever. You can and should update it whenever you have a major life change. Did you get married or divorced? Have a baby? Start a new side hustle? These are all great reasons to submit a new W-4 to make sure your withholding is still accurate for your new situation. It's a good habit to review it at the beginning of each year anyway, just to be safe. So there you have it. The Form W-4 isn't so scary after all. It's a powerful tool that puts you in control of your paycheck and your tax situation. Taking a few minutes to fill it out correctly can save you from a big surprise at tax time and help you manage your money better throughout the year. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on managing your money. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.